I've got very, very nice horses to ride. I've had most of them since they were youngsters, like 3, 4 years old. I think that's probably the main thing I've learned, which sort of ones we need for the sport. I work probably as hard as all the other riders of this sort of level do. I have a very good show jumping coach in Luis Severa. He's out here now. He's been a great help to me for the last sort of 4 years, channeling me in the right direction. I've got very good dressage people back in England. Same, yeah, it's a big team effort. But I think the major thing is the class of horses I've got.
Next, right up front, Nancy.
Andrew, as you cleared that last fence, what were you thinking?
My thought is, Kimbo is a very, very smart horse. He's very clever. He's an unbelievable show jumper. That's what he's bred to do, is to be a show jumper. And at all the big competitions I've been to, he's gone into the show jumping ring. However he's felt at the warm-up, he's felt very different in the ring. And he feels impressive at the warm-up. But in the ring, you just feel like it's in a whole different world. So to go around and jump the last fence and you go and clear is a little bit what you expect to do if you ride them half properly when they're that good. But then when it sort of dawns on you, you actually won a 4-star on a young horse. It's first time at 4-star level, and to win here in Kentucky is great buzz as well. And then to be able to go on to badminton and with a chance of winning the classic for your next week. It all starts mounting up, and you realise it's a lot more important than a normal 4-star win.
Next. I'm going to let you guys off easy. Kim, I'm expecting that here. See it right there.
Obviously, you think a lot of Kimbo, but tell me what you learned about him this weekend.
I've learned that he's got enough stamina to do the 4-star jumping efforts and the gallop. His breeding isn't probably as classical for eventing as a lot of horses. There's quite a lot of pure show jumping. It's good quality blood, but it's not the out and out galloper sort. And I just thought around here, I didn't go too fast at the beginning. I thought I'd go at a speed that can keep me very, very competitive, but I could maybe ease off or quicken up depending how he felt near the end of the course. And when I got to 9 minutes, and I felt I was probably at least 15 seconds late, but I try not to panic. I waited until I came out of the last water. When I told him to go, he quite surprised me how much pace he produced and how he didn't stop. And I think he'll end up being 5 seconds inside the time. So to make that time up in the last couple of minutes is what has probably impressed me more than anything else.
Cheryl, second row.
William, what's next for Seacoupe?
He's going to have a nice holiday. He'll get back home next Thursday, and he'll have a good break. He's certainly earned it. He's had a good run since Blenheim. He was at Burley last year where he didn't run very well, so it's great to have him back on form again, and we'll see how the autumn goes as to where he aims. Who knows? But just enjoying that. He's 14.
Buck, for those of us who have seen your father in action, what does it mean to you to have your dad here watching you?
It's great. It's great for our family. Kentucky's been a great place for the Davidsons, and to have both mom and dad here is pretty cool. I'm pretty lucky to have two parents that really support me and enjoy what I do.
You gonna let your dad borrow the new Land Rover you won yesterday?
Nope.
Next question.
Buck, do you feel like you've earned a little bit of redemption for Reggie, or are you still kicking yourself about show jumping?
Yeah, maybe a little bit of both. He's been amazing this weekend, as he's been his whole life. Yeah, of course I'm bummed to have two down and, sort of fell apart a little bit at the end. But, sitting up here with these two guys who are obviously unbelievable, and I feel fortunate to be up here. One thing, I won the national championship, I don't know, a couple of years ago with my boy Bobby, and I believe Pippa Funnel won the Grand Slam that year. And I think when I won it before with Mystic Mike, I don't think there was a Grand Slam, but I'm pretty sure one of these boys is going to do it in another week. So, if I've got to lose, then it's two good guys to lose to.
You're in pretty select company. Next. Sandy.
Andrew and William, what are your thoughts for the Grand Slam?
Well, we've got a few more days apiece before it all kicks off, and it'll certainly be. It's going to be exciting anyway, and I think this is Rolex's dream, isn't it? I mean, it's certainly Hugh Thomas and Rolex will be very happy, but at the end of the day, whoever, it'll probably be neither of us. I think Michael Young, here we go. But you just have to. Either of us have got to win, so it doesn't make any difference in the long run. You still have to go to badminton to win the event, and you're going to have a lot of things on your side to do that. To win any three-day event, so many things have to come off in a row, and it's going to be the same again next week. So we both had a good prep run around here and sharpened us up nicely. So yeah, here we go.
That's Julia way back. That's a Londoner for you.
Will it hamper my watch?
Your broken finger hamper the cause.
We.
The cause. Will it
It better not. It better not.
Will your broken finger hamper the cause?
Yeah, I hope it doesn't. It'll be all right. It'll be all right.
Good.
Let's duck down.
Go ahead, Diana.
Andrew, what as brilliant as you were with Quimbo, Calico Joe, what's the situation with him?
When I finished my round with Calico Joe, I felt probably similar to what I felt when I finished with Kimbo. Calico Joe is no show jumper, and I've had him since he was a baby. I could never sell him. He doesn't jump well enough at home even. So I've been sort of stuck with him, and he's got to this sort of level. He came here last year and I broke a pin on the coffin. I didn't get any further. I took him back. I needed him for Lemulan for the HSBC World Rankings. He got lugged off there and he finished 4th. He went to Burley. He got placed there as well, and now he's finished 3rd here at Lexington. So he's starting to pay his way in prize money for me now, and it's when you know a horse and you've had it from the beginning. He's one I bought for national hunt racing. I used to buy 3-year-olds and work them and get them ready for racing and sell them, and he was never quite quick enough. And yet he's managed to adapt his own style. He's still got a bit of a habit of going into a ring and to going into himself rather than being like Kimbo who grows. Joe sort of would rather find a corner to hide in. And it's an imposing ring, big side wings on the sides of the jumps, those sort of things. He felt like he was a little overawed, but I was very pleased with him, and to be honest, I was very proud of him.